Northeast High is getting ready for kickoff, so Bill sat down with Coach Bruce Mullen to talk about the team's plan for the upcoming season. Here's part 2 of their conversation.
One of the more important players in the city of Macon's Davion Anderson, who is a fine player for Northeast, and head coach Bruce Mullen joins us here in the coach's corner. All right, we talked about him on offense earlier as far as his contribution as a quarterback, his improvement as a quarterback, but he is getting looked at as more of a defensive player by the colleges at the next level. When you have a player like that, I mean, that guy can kind of lead your entire group of 11, can't he?
Exactly, and that's what we expect. We expect him to be a leader this year. Since he's a senior, we expect him to be a leader. And he's been doing an outstanding job for us every year. He's averaging about at least over 5 interceptions per year, so we expect that to continue.
And you have to have help around there. The secondary is your strength mainly because of him, but tell us some of the names of some of the other guys that you expect to do well there.
We got Khalil West coming back that started for us last year, and I think he's going to be a college prospect for the end of the year. Takorian been starting on offense for us, but we moved him to cornerback this year, so he's an athlete that we're going to add to it. And we had Raekwon Griswold, who also started for us last year as a safety position. So all those guys got some experience, and we're going to expect that they would set the tone for our defense this year.
And they really have to, because you're losing all 4 of your defensive linemen from last year. That's tough.
Yeah, no doubt. That's something I've been having nightmares about ever since the season was over last year. 2 of those guys had over 100 tackles, and those guys were some of the fastest guys we had on the team. So we're going to see if those young guys we got coming this year, how they're going to step up and how they're going to respond to play.
Have they gotten playing time in the past, or are they pretty much new?
Eddie Gibson played some a little bit for us last year in spots, and the rest of the guys are totally new.
Wow. Is the learning process going pretty well with them?
I think they're doing well. We're just trying to keep it simple with those guys and not give them a whole lot to think about, so that they can just sit back and play.
All right, Region 4 AA, Monticello, Lamar County, Taylor County, Macon County, Crawford, Putnam, Bleckley. Some very good teams in that region, but you obviously did very well there last year. Are you trying to set the tone in this region this year? Can you do that? Is the talent there for you to do that?
Well, like I say, it's going to depend on those replacement guys, how they respond to playing on Friday nights. I think that we got a tough region, and we're just going to try to get in there and compete and do the best we can.
All right, a lot of new players, new faces, and of course the top player, Davion Anderson. We'll see how he does as well and how many colleges look at him. And first game at Twiggs next Friday night. Coach, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
And we are getting closer and closer to high school football season. I can just feel it. Chris, can you feel it coming?
Closer.
The End Zone host, Bill Shanks, has all your high school pigskin coverage. It's starting next Friday, August 30th, right here on 40 NBC at 11:15.